Hello. So this is going to be a fast one. So if you're tuning in live, you're probably going to try to keep up because I'm going to go very, very fast. If you don't know what this is, obviously Amazon Prime Day is happening. I've been spending this week just finding the best deals for you, really. And this one is special because these are some of the kind of weird ones where you might not actually see people talk about these things, or you might not hear people actually say that this is a deal, or do you know what, you should be getting these, because some of these things are maybe some ideas that you might want in your desk setup. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you. The good thing is I'm not going to show you any bad or weird deals that are not real deals, because there's a lot of people out there that show you these. I've actually checked the pricing, so these are the lowest that they have ever been. There are a few asterisks in the description below where you can see that a few of these things have been a little bit cheaper, but at the point of making me this video in the last kind of 6-12 months, they are the lowest price. So it's still kind of good, but they have been a little bit. So if there's an asterisk, just see that at some point they have been cheaper, but right now they are they're worth buying, basically. So if you do want to reach out, you can reach out on Minect. Oh, where's that gone now? There we go. So if you do want to reach out, you can click out in there and I'll help you out. If I don't get back to your, DMs or messages, I'll always get back to these. So reach out in there if you wanted to. I'm super excited about this. If you want to know like how to actually find these deals, everything is linked in the description below, or you can scan the QR codes as I'm going to go through this in a minute. So, strap on because this is going to be a fast ride right after this. It's brought to you by Samsung and their 9100 Pro NVMe SSDs. Available with a heatsink or not. Bear in mind the heatsink version is also designed to work underneath a GPU on your motherboard slot. Comes in capacities of 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte and 4 terabytes, and also 8 terabytes available very, very soon. It boasts of speeds of up to 14,800 megabytes per second. And now during sales period, hopefully cheaper than ever and available with a discount. So go check out the latest pricing in the video description below. So here we are. Let's go for these deals then. Some of these are very, very weird and odd, and some of them you can even more expand when you go look at my other live streams. But G Burns is saying, thanks for doing a lot of the legwork. No, thanks for being on the live stream with me to join these. Okay, so first of all, we've got a bending bracket. So if you've got a 14th gen CPU, then you can use one of these. It will make your CPU faster, cooler, and last longer. Definitely worth checking out. Then we've got a charging dock for the MX Master 3S. So if you've got one of those mice, and actually 3 as well, maybe just 3S. Basically, I've never ever seen this before, but it's a cool little product. I think, was it yesterday? Anyway, when I made this mouse review, it's still to be released. I said that I wish there was wireless charging for the Logitech MX Master as well. Oh, you can see the compatibility here. There we go. 3S. Anyway, 3S. As long as it's 3S, apparently. So all you do is kind of get this little USB-C dongle, and then you pop it in there. Let's take a look how it works. Where's it gone? Why is it gone weird? Goes in there. Come on, pick it up now. Okay, I want to see how it works. Okay, just pop it in there. I guess it just magnetically points to it and then always charges, so you never have to plug your mouse in. So after you're done, you just pop it in there. This is pretty cool. Let's move on. We've got MX Keys Mini. This has been $3 cheaper at some point. Sorry, I've got a very itchy nose. I don't know why. At some point, but right now this is $80 is still, I think, a really, really good price if you want to check it out. Charge this in. Just, is the audio in sync? Just double checking. Okay. Get an add-on that tells you the price history. Well, yeah, exactly. Or you could just check this. Wirehead. Good morning. Then we've got a Razer Stream controller. Look at this. It's the cheapest it's ever been. Pretty cool little device, and even as a creator, I think I could find some very useful ways how I might want to use this. wait a second. It's this one here. Sorry, this is the right QR code, just so you're wondering. Boom. There it is for the Stream Deck. We've got the Sony XM6s. Now, these are really, really new, really, really good. And this is like a new craze. So these, a lot of people, if you've seen some of the reviews on these, people say that these are like the new best out there. Now, they have ranked up in price quite a lot, and they're trying to compete with Apple's, you know, these. But in a lot of the ways, people say these are better. Now, these are the cheapest they have ever been. They are, look at this, the lowest they've been is $428 in July, and then usually they've been higher. So these are quite new and actually on a deal. So if you want to check them out, it's absolutely, you know, amazing headphones. In fact, a lot of the headphones are there. So these are the previous generation XM5s, a lot cheaper, like just crazy amount cheaper. Okay, then we've got Pixel Buds Pro 2. I literally bought them, so this is the thumbnail's not lying. I literally just placed an order, was it 20 minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago, something like that. But the thing is, the US people get a better discount than here, us in the UK. In the UK they were 179, something like that, I think. So there we go. Next, this is a cool one. I wish we had this in the UK, because that could be really, really useful for me. If I had a desk strip like that, I bet there is, but you can plug it in there, and then you've got USB-C and USB Type A charging, 40 watts total, fast charging, and you get other ports there as well. I think this is a really, really cool strip to add to your desk to get extra charging, extra power on. Really, really cool. Then we've got mouse pad with Excel shortcuts. Look at that. Excellent at my job. So this is a bit of a nerdy, geeky present. So perhaps if you want to give someone a present, it's large Excel spreadsheet keyboard shortcuts. Interesting product, and it's the cheapest it's ever been. Then we've got a standing desk. Now, if you know the price for standing desks, they're usually very expensive, and I've never seen them that cheap. And this is a large one as well, L shape, for $200. Electric. I think it's just crazy. This is with 4 drawers as well. Obviously, this is probably a little bit more expensive. Yeah, well, it's still on a Prime deal if you want to check it out, by the way, but it is there. Then we've got a monitor mount, and this is amazing. Do you know what? I might actually... No, I can't do it because the way this angle works, I can't do that. But I've been looking for a white monitor mount because I think I kind of like the lightest setup in here. So having a white setup like that is really cool. And 2 monitor mounts, not a bad price at all for dual monitor. Very good option. Some weird stuff as well. So cleaning gel for keyboards and stuff like that in places and cracks that you can't see. Perhaps in your car, you know, next to your handbrake, there's this always like place where stuff gets in there. Boom, buy one of these. You can actually check it out as well. This is a bit of a random one, but footrest. I don't know if you're like me, but funnily enough, I actually got another PC underneath the desk where if you see me lay back like that, I've actually got my feet on a PC. And if you see, there we go, there's my socks. Because I've got my feet in there. If you're not weird like that and you don't have a spare PC that you put your hands on, then there we go. It's actually the PC that we did, the Peter McKinnon Owl PC. I'm not sure if you've seen that, but I don't want to just give it or throw it away because such a special build, such a special design that took ages to make. So it just kind of stands there underneath the desk. But just if you want a normal footrest, then there we go. Some reusable multi-purpose wire ties and cords for cable management. Obviously, look, only $5. Not a bad price at all. 5 cents per one of these. It's 120 pieces. I don't think you'll ever need any more again. Then we've got compressed air duster here. on a deal. Then interesting headphone holder that can go on the side. You can mount it both ways, but if you don't know anywhere to put headphones, like me, they're just hanging on the side. This is an interesting one. I've got a bit of a smaller one on the side coming up as well. This is Calder Thunderbolt 4 dock, TS4. Crazy deal on this. Very, very affordable. If you also want to check out, I highly recommend checking out iVanky, what's it called? Fusion Dock Max 1. So this was $303. Let's have a look if that is on a deal as well. It's even cheaper, and perhaps you might want to go with this one. This is the one that I'm using. Get one free item when you buy one selected items. What's the free item you're gonna get? What is the free item? Anyway, you get an extra deal here as well. Maybe check out the iVanky one as well. They're really, really good products. Then some cable strips or holders, if you want to, you know how this works basically, but more cable management, interesting options there. Just a couple of dollars, you know, here and there. Then we have other under-desk cable organizer or management tray. I've got this on one of my editors, but that came with the desk. But a lot of the desks, like this one here, and another desk, they don't have it. So this is a really nice addition to get rid of all the cables on the floor there. Boom. Hard drive bay or docking station externally. So if you want to unload some hard drive, something like that, this is Sabrent 1. Do you know what? I might actually need to get this one. If I want to have some like cold storage and just put some stuff on a hard drive, stick it on a shelf, something like that, this could be good, interesting option. Then we've got a laptop charger, USB-C Anchor one. I mean, if you're looking for chargers or something like that for laptops, there's no better price or better time to get that as well. So this is the lowest this has ever been, this thing, and usually these are expensive. I mean, like $100, and that's what is there. I bought mine for 80. Mine is actually 100 watt, not as well. There we go. Mine is a Ugreen one. This is an Anchor one. Ugreen has lots of them as well. So if you want to check out either Ugreen or Anchor, they both do these. They're absolutely amazing. So this is 100 watts. Yeah, shows 100 watts in there. It's a tiny one. USB-C, a few of these, but this is 140 watts, and it's even better. And right now, this is cheaper than this one. Anyway, this is a good option there. Then we've got another headphone stand or holder. Look at this. This is like a very, very minimalistic. Kind of just hangs down like that. So it's not going to be in the way. If you wanted to, just put it away. You can have it anywhere. Adhesive. I like that. I bet this is Photoshop done. Oh my goodness. So they've put Sony's on this girl. It's pretty good Photoshop actually. Yeah, because look on the other side, she's got something else. I'm always fascinated by the... Is it Photoshopped? Well, this is definitely Photoshopped. Anyway, we've got a keyboard cleaning kit. Maybe not for you, but if you're looking to clean some of these things and keep your workstation clean, very interesting one. And look, less than $10. Webcam covers, you know how these work, but if you don't have a webcam cover, perhaps you want one of these. Just slide it over, gives you privacy so no one's going to hack you. And then we've got very interesting power strip. Look at this, 22 outlets. I didn't know if this was possible. I don't know how this the cable must be really thick to actually keep up with this. But 22 outlets, then you've got USB-C and USB type A there as well. It's an insane extension lead. So especially if you've got not a lot of like high power outlets or like high power draw, like kettles or, you know, I don't know, PCs. By the way, this PC on the side here, can you see this? The power draw of this PC is more than 2.3 kilowatts, but you're going to have to wait to see that on the channel. So that I wouldn't probably plug into there. But if you've got smaller items like little lights and bits and bobs somewhere in the office, then this is a very interesting power strip. Then we've got a HDMI switcher, which is actually can come very, very useful. Easy swap, boom, boom, Anchor one as well, good deal, $12, $13. Then we've got a leather mat. So if you're looking for a very nice, clean, officey, not officey, but let's say just like elegant mat, then leather, different ones, and there's different colors as well available. Anyway, for $11, it's a really good option. Obviously, screwdriver kit. Mine got taken away in Germany in the airport security, by the way. So I took mine and I forgot it on the carry-on, and the police took it away because they thought I'm going to take the plane apart. So someone at Germany is going to enjoy this screwdriver kit, because I took it just in case to iFi, but I lost it. So I bought another one, and honestly I made a mistake. It's not as good as the iFixit. iFixit is just amazing. You just know what you're going to get. I've got some random one and they're not as good, basically. And then I bought the most expensive screwdriver in the world as well, but you're going to have to see that video. That's very expensive, but yeah, it's you'll see, it's coming up soon. Then we've got a RGBIC floor lamp from Govee. Govee is actually really cool. Did you know that these lights behind here are actually Govee as well? And I've been using Govee stuff for a long time, and they are very nice. Cheapest they've ever been as well. You can do all sorts of things, smart and connect it up and blah blah blah. I bought the LTT screwdriver, no wire head. I bought an even more expensive one, okay? LTT one, that's cheap, okay? That's some just back-end cheapskates. The screwdriver costs like 300 quid. So what is that? $400, $500? Okay, $400, something like that. USD. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's just on the side. Okay. I had to go with a fellow Canadian there. Yeah, I know. That's Linus for you. But no, that screwdriver I bought was super expensive. It was, you'll see. It was the same company that makes the mouse. This is a HyperX microphone. This is a really cool one, actually. With white design, HyperX is actually very good quality. It used to be Kingston, now it's HP. I think HP bought it from Kingston, the HyperX brand. So, good microphone if you want one. I think there is the black version available as well, but I think the white one kind of sticks around a little bit more to me. Then we've got Fifine. They do a little bit more budget options, so if you're looking for kind of different game audio and little mixer for your desk, very cheap, very budget oriented. Then obviously MX Master. Now I gotta give you a secret here. This is not the cheapest this mouse has ever been. Usually it is just over $100, somewhere around there. It is slightly lower. It's Prime Day deal. It's not like necessarily a deal that I would scream about and say this is the best deal, just buy it now because it's so cheap. It's not really, because I think it's been like 70 sometimes. In January last year it was 76, so it must have been good. But you know, with all the shipping and Donald's shenanigans, we probably have to pay a little bit more right now for this, but it's still a really good buy if you're looking for a really good mouse. Boom. Wirehead, looking at the same mouse on the desk. I know. I mean, I can swear by this mouse. It's so good. I mean, I've used it so much, and if it breaks, I'm going to buy the same one. If it breaks, I'm going to buy the same one as well. It's that. Right. Dennis is saying he got his for 75 euros. Well, good job for you, because I didn't, okay? I paid 100 quid for mine. That's $120, something like that. So it's not good, but I would buy it again because I'm using it every single day. It's the best mouse ever, okay? But just for the cool like looks here, I'm using this mouse because, you know, I want to show off a little bit of different mouse. Then here we have Razer Death Adder V3 Pro Gaming Mouse. It is the cheapest it's ever been. Actually, there's a few Razer products that are on a deal if you want to check them out. Where? Razer. Okay. No, what the heck? I'm confused now. Razer, yeah. There are Razer anyway. There's Razer products on a deal if you want to check them out. Then, like I mentioned, the power banks. This is an Anker power bank, 25,000 milliamperes. It's pretty awesome actually because it's got retractable USB-C cable. Yes, built in, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's the one. And there's a few versions of this. That's why I wanted to make sure. It's the cheapest it's ever been. 25,000 milliamperes. Okay, it's 25 amp hours. You can charge anything with it. You can basically get, I think it's 165 watts as well, by the way. Up to 165 watts. I think one USB-C gets you 100 watts, but then you can get 165 altogether as well. But extra, basically, laptop battery. Then this is a crazy one. 250 watt charger. So you can have 140 watt USB-C, 65, 45, and then an extra one. So if you want something like that on your desk, having everything charged up like that, it's a pretty cool charger, clock and everything on it, worth checking out. And then finally, OBSBot Meet 2. Now, I actually used this one on one of the other videos and they sponsored it, like the desk setup. They were the sponsor for that one. But honestly, I thought, you know, you see the sponsors online, like, oh yeah, webcam, it's a little bit boring. And I was like, let's go and turn it on. And I was like, wait a second. That's really good video. And I was like, this is seriously good video. So if you want a good little webcam, it is actually really, really good. For $100, I don't think you're going to get a better one. It is the best $100 webcam you can buy. So if you need a webcam, that's the one for you. All right. Now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to enjoy some more of these, leave a comment and check out some other live streams. Perhaps I can do another one today. But I'll see you very soon. Really appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. It does make a difference to help this video get to other people. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.